This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Target exclusive G.I. Joe classified Cobra Trooper. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard classified window box packaging with the Cobra Island logo on the bottom left. Turning the box around, we can see a really cool image of Cobra Island. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. Alright, so this is the figure everyone is trying to get right now. Now I know there are a ton of other reviews on YouTube of this fella, but I'm really late to game in getting this guy, so I really want to see what the hype is and if he's worth those crazy scalper prices. And as I always like to say, for the love of God, people, do not pay scalper prices. Luckily enough, I found him for a good deal in the Facebook groups, and you can find some good deals on there, man. I can tell you straight up, I did not pay over $100. That was not going to happen. So luckily I found him for a good price that I was willing to pay, and I think he came out great. This figure looks amazing. Now, is that an understatement? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But things like the head sculpt look very nice. Now, I'm all about what Hasbro is doing with this like 6-inch scale G.I. Joe. The designs, how they're upgrading them look amazing, and the texture in these Joe figures is wild. Like if you look at his scalp right there in his neck and inside like the cheekbone, even across the chest here, it almost gives it like this carbon fiber material that they're using, and the paint is wildly good. You got the blue here, looks really nice. The black looks really clean. The eyes and the eyebrows look really nice. Then you get almost like this gunmetal silver for the faceplate right there, looking really clean. So I love that, man. You got the chest logo with a nice Cobra logo that's actually sculpted and not just painted on, so that looks really good. I mean, the texturing is incredible. You even look at the straps right here, you can see all the texturing in the straps and into the vest, the folds and the wrinkles and everything just looks really nice. A little symbol right there of Cobra logo. I wish that was painted, but not too bad. I still like the way that it looks, really cool. Very nice looking piece, man. You can see even like the stitching work and the rivets and stuff like that. I kind of want to just add a little more paint for myself. I don't know. I don't know yet. I kind of want to add a little silver to the studs and things like that. That could just be me. I might not do that. I don't know. But I'm just thinking to myself here. But again, how this like carbon fiber came out here, and the paint on it all looks really good. The back of the vest looks really cool. Like this could be like some Kevlar. It looks like it's a little pounded metal or some kind of metal sheet or something like that. I'm not sure. But that looks really cool too, man. Again, all the straps, all this look really nice. The back of the head looks really good. These gauntlets are in this nice gunmetal. Even got the Cobra logo right there on the back of the palm, looking nice. The inside of the arm looks really good too. Yeah, man, I'm actually very impressed with this. And look at the, oh my god, the texture of the pants looks really nice. The folds all look very natural. Love this, dude. The boots and the knee pads look pretty good. Again, in that gunmetal, looking really good. The straps, see, and they're doing a lot with the paint here with these figures. I've noticed, because those straps right there, they did not have to paint those black, honestly, and we'd probably still be cool with it and would be kind of bitch about it, but leave it alone. But they still did all that. Shirt on the feet, peg holes. I mean, man, this guy is surprisingly impressive. For the sculpt and the look of him, on the paint, all that looks really nice. I'm digging this, man. Very, very much so. Okay, so let's talk accessories now. This guy comes with 8 accessories. That's pretty crazy for this type of figure at retail. Usually we only get maybe 2 or 3 accessories, but this guy comes with 8 accessories, and I'm talking things like Marvel Legends, Star Wars The Black Series, all these other Hasbro figures come very light when it comes to accessories, in my opinion. But G.I. Joe, they seem to be like getting all this stuff in, so I'm not sure how they're doing this, but it's pretty impressive. So first and foremost, we get this little knife. which I can try and show here with my big fat fingers. But that looks really, really cool, man. You can see how it has a little snake-themed mouth like that with a blade shooting out. I think it's really cool. I have the Cobra Commander and the Baroness, who both have like snake-themed blades. So I think it's pretty cool carrying that over into the Trooper. I think that looks really, really nice. So I love that. This does holster in his little chest right here. So I think it holds that way. Is that proper, or is it this way? That actually seems to fit better that way, so I'm going to leave it like that. So it's pretty cool. Seems like it's a little high on the chest, but it works. I do like that. We do get 2 of these pistols right here. Those look pretty cool too. Just everything's cast in a single black. I wish there was a little more maybe wash on these, but again, I'm not going to complain considering how much stuff we actually do get. But this pistol looks pretty cool. You know, kind of futuristic when it comes to Cobra and G.I. Joe and things like that, so it works for me. And there are those people who want more traditional type weapons, you know, futuristic weapons. You know, in the cartoon, they shot lasers. So realistic weapons don't bother me all that much. We do get a holster right there, just like that, so that works out pretty good. And then for the second pistol, we actually do have a holster on the back of the belt right here, so you can holster that on there, so that works really good too. So I love when a figure can actually, you know, holster all the weapons. That's a big plus for me. So we also do get this little pad right here for the armband. Now, I'm pretty sure, because this thing does have a chevron on it, which is this little like V logo. So I'm pretty sure this is like an optional type of thing that you could put on the character here. So if you want him to be like some type of like ranking officer or whatever it is. So, you know, like if you want him to just be a regular trooper, he wouldn't have any, like he wouldn't have the armband. And if you want to have him be some type of officer, you can put this on. Now, how you're going to have to do this, you can take the hands off like that via peg, even though we don't get interchangeable hands. And then you're going to kind of just slide this up and over like that, like so, up here, right there, and then have it on the arm like that. And then we could put this back on like so. And then now you have him as a type of officer in his platoon or brigade or whatever you want to call it, his company. So I think it's really cool. We have the option to do that. And again, that's something they really didn't have to include, because I think all of us would have been okay with not having that, but that's a pretty cool little nice touch for army building, you know what I mean? You have a bunch of these without the rank, and then you can have a couple of these with rank, so I think it's pretty awesome. We also do get goggles here. We can actually pop these on this guy like so, and I'm going to try and do this on camera, which is always kind of tricky. Put these on here, and they fit around the head very nicely, and I think that looks awesome, man. The red is bleeding a little bit, but that's kind of tricky to get, so I might try to clean that up, but still, I think that looks really good, dude. I love that look. So you also do get his helmet, which you can pop on like there, and it stays on there very well. And I think that looks really cool too, man. That's a very classic, like, Cobra Trooper look, I think. I think that rocks. What a cool classic look. I think it looks great. But what the nice thing is, you can have a combination of the both. So you can still put the goggles on like so, like this. So you can get those on there. Again, kind of tricky to do on camera, like that, there. And still put the helmet on top of that like that. And you can have that look right there too. That is pretty badass. I love this, man. Very cool looking. We also do get like this shotgun type weapon right here, which looks really cool. And I've been hearing that a lot of these weapons are based on Nerf guns. I don't know if this one specifically is. It might be, but it looks cool. Looks very futuristic, very high tech. So I love that. And then you can actually peg this onto the back right here, like so, via peg like that. So that's pretty cool. And then we do get this like more sniper type weapon, which is really nice too. Again, I think I've heard that this one is based on a Nerf gun. I don't know. Feel free to let me know in the comments. But that looks really cool too, man. Again, very high tech, very elongated weapon. Got the scope on there, just cast it as black, but looking really cool. So I might add a silver dry brush to these. I don't know yet. Still kind of thinking about it, but I think it looks really good still. And with this one, you can actually still peg this one on the back like that. So, or like, actually, no, probably like this. Actually, it fits better that way, like that. Then you can actually holster both of them on the backpack like that. So I love when a figure can basically holster all his accessories. That's really cool. And you can like adjust these a little bit so they're not so vertical on the back if you want to, like that. And then you have a little bit better, a better silhouette of this, like that, with the guns coming off the back like that. So if you wanted to do so, I think that's really cool, dude. Like, damn, this guy is actually really awesome. I'm just tripping on this. Okay, let's run down his articulation now. So the head and the neck do seem to be on ball pegs, so you can get a rolling motion like that, so that works out really nice. Does turn left and right pretty good. Up about that far, about that much. Even there is a disc joint in there, so that works out really nice. You could look down about that much. He can touch his chin to his chest, so that's actually pretty cool. So very nice, good motion right there. Arms can go full 360. We got up and out that far. We do get a butterfly joint in there, so that works out really nice. We got rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows that bend past 90, so that's actually pretty good. Rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist, up and down like so. We do feel like we get a double ball peg in the midsection that connects into the crotch and into his chest area, so that rolls around a bit. Does turn left and right, pivot side to side, crunch back and forth. It is going to be hindered by this like vest that's over a buck here, so you're not going to get a whole ton of motion there, but it works okay. We got hip joints that kick forward that much, back about that far, splits out about that much. We do have that pull down feature on the hip like there, so if you pull it down, you can't kick it up and out that much more, so that works out pretty good. So I love when they actually do that. We got a rotation in that upper thigh. We got a double jointed knee that can almost kick himself in his own butt. We got rotation at the boot. Ankles go up, down, and a pretty good ankle rocker. So overall, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely impressed with this. Is it worth over $100? No, do not do that, please. It's ridiculous. I don't understand people trying to pay that kind of crazy price for these figures. I understand that they're very cool. I am very impressed with how Hasbro has been able to make this good quality of a figure when it comes to skull, paint, articulation, accessories at a retail price of around $20 or so. So that's impressive. I am very pleased with what Hasbro is doing with his G.I. Joe line. I'm super happy about it. He's definitely a cool figure that I think a lot of people would love to have in their collection. Now, this figure is getting a somewhat of a re-release in 2021 with a different paint job, a different skin tone, a little less accessories, you know what I mean? So if you don't want to pay crazy scalper prices, my options would be try and find someone in the groups who's willing to help you out. There are people that help each other out in the groups. I think it's really cool. Or just don't pay scalper prices and get the re-release. It's not going to be too big of a difference here. I do want one of each, so I see a lot of people wanting to go that route. But he is fantastic. I'm loving this piece a whole lot more than I thought I was going to. So really happy with my purchase, and I think he is definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figure. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to the Classified Series Cobra Commander and Destro. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Trooper. Now overall, is it worth the hype? I gotta say, I love this figure. It is so well done. The sculpt is so well detailed, the paint is very clean, the articulation works pretty well and is very little hindered, and I love the amount of accessories that we're getting. And in my honest opinion, I feel like this might be, if not the best army building figure you can possibly get in this scale for that retail price range. With everything that you get here, it is super impressive with what Hasbro is willing and able to do. I am so stoked with this Classified series, as I absolutely love G.I. Joe. Now, is it worth over $100? In my opinion, no. I think that's completely ridiculous, and please try your best to avoid paying scalper prices. That does not help the community, and I really hope you can all get your hands on this figure, because he truly is an awesome piece, and in my opinion, for the right price, is a definite must-get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.